Hey there, how y'all doing today? I'm Mouse. Welcome to my channel, Healing Adam. This is my opportunity to share with you things that I've personally gone through to deconstruct toxic masculinity and the lessons that I learned from watching or growing up, I guess, with a father who was not emotionally available to my mother. And besides all of the misogynist shows that were on television and still are. So, this is just my opportunity to tap into all of that and to help build up your self esteem, knowing that there are only certain things that are in our control, and that would be what we think and what we do and how we act. So, that being said, I came across a post the other day in a group, and the fellow was upset because his mom wouldn't use his new name or his pronouns, and would make jokes, backhanded jokes that just, they just hurt. I don't know why people feel compelled to do that. I mean, I know why they do it. I mean, they do it because that's their defense mechanism in navigating something that's uncomfortable for them. When all I have to do is just like share their feelings instead of being a jerk, right? So maybe that's happening in your life. And it happens throughout life. Like I was talking to a gal. She's like, this woman, she's like 65 years old. Her mother's in her 80s, and her mother still gives a little, takes it back, and like pulls the rug out from her and makes her feel less than. And I'm like, how many decades does this need to go on? Why is this dynamic still happening? Why aren't we able to get to a point where we're working on ourselves? Like that mental health and healing trauma, we need to do that. There's generations that haven't done it. They're all the boomers now. And if Gen X isn't doing that, then it's just going to keep rippling down and affecting the next generation. So wherever you are on your journey, I suppose is where I want to get to this. Wherever you are on your journey, your opportunity and your job and your self-preservation, self-love, needs to be put on the table. Like I almost want to suggest making a list of all the things that irk you about people and all the things that you appreciate about people in your life, about thoughts, ideas, institutions, whatever it is. And see which things that you can have conversation with. Which people can you have conversation with? And the scary thing about that is that some people you can't have that conversation with, of saying, hey, it hurts me when you say this or do this. And what I would prefer is this instead. Can you do that for me? Because when you do this, it hurts me. And then you leave it there. You drop the mic. And what will happen is that people will stammer about, they'll get defensive, they'll get angry, and you say nothing. It's the most powerful thing you could do, is to say no thing after that and allow them to just like spiral and figure it out and do whatever. And you're just standing there watching them have this own tornado of thought in their own brain, because what's happening is that they're unraveling all of these dysfunctional behaviors that were passed down to them. And someone's actually putting their heart on their table and saying, this is what I need from you. Can you do this for me? And then they have to do some self-reflection. So what happens if they can't do that for you? If they can't call you the right pronoun or by your chosen name and honor where you are on your journey? unfortunately, what happens is that then distance is created. Like I know that there used to be times my parents used to be snowbirds down to Florida and back to Chicago, and I would go visit them for a week at a time, and like 7 days became 5, became 4. Like I would travel on the first day, hang out for second and third, and leave on the fourth day. Like that's the most I can do. And when we did stay in the same town, like 4 hours was my time. And even then, there's just this uncomfortable undercurrent that would occur. And it's sad. It's sad because some people are so connected to their convictions and to their beliefs. And a belief is just a thought you keep thinking. And I mean, we can get into religion another day and how people just like live or die by that. And how it just cuts off so many other opportunities and people in their life by doing so. And just like life experiences. But you have to understand that when all is said and done, this is your life. And your happiness is the most important thing. This is your life, and your happiness is the most important thing. A third time, this is your life, and your happiness is the most important thing. So, if it's slowing down and reevaluating a relationship with a significant other or with family or creating your family, your chosen family, reevaluate, go slow, look at the broader stroke of it all, the big picture, and find out what's important to you. Just find out what's important to you. For me, it was being seen, being heard, being respected. Right? So if I was in a place where I wasn't being seen, heard, or respected, I wasn't going to stay there. And it didn't matter who you were. There's no weight in a title when I feel like crap in your presence. Right? So it didn't matter if it was grandmother, mother, father, aunt, brother, sister, uncle, whatever, cousin. It doesn't matter. If I'm not being seen, heard, and respected, being made fun of, being belittled, being challenged by my existence, no, unacceptable. I don't need to be here. And you walk away. And guess what? You go and you make your life. And it could be filled with happiness and supportive people and people who aren't going toe-to-toe with you all the time. There's no need for that. There's no need for that. We could talk about that another time too. I'll make some notes. Religion and healthy relationships. I mean, so, figure out what you need, my friend, and just lay it all out there and take care of yourself. Self-preservation. You are worth consistent effort, and you are worth being happy. All right, until next time, I would love it if you subscribed, clicked like, leave me a comment, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.